fishing. That nigga supposed to grab that. Grab that. Let's go.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants.
That's crazy.
You let that nigga come back?
The NFL season has hit high gear. Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
No.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the end zone for a touchback.
You know your girl a smoker when she hear the lighter flick and she wake up. Rise and shine, sunshine. She said I was never asleep.
Ready? 50, play.
56. Watch the run.
I shouldn't have rushed the shot. He was wide open.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
This ain't never ready.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Of course, he's coming off that
That's when
NFC
you know a
Offensive
nigga
Player
mad.
of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
And Barkley did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
The group I actually like playing in here, like these niggas is competitive and shit.
He was called on 3 times,
but I just don't like the team I got.
First one here's away. Taken in
I'm joined too late.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
He got Tom Brady, so that means he ain't running with no quarterback.
That bullshit right there.
Go.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Ryan, 31.
Brady now to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run a screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
I learn how to play, nigga.
Alabama. Hey, Steve 6.
Well, I know how to play. You see, you ain't played me, son.
Nigga, you weak, nigga.
And he's got the hook
You
up to
are
Landry.
weak, gangster.
And they'll get to him
You
after
are
a gain
weak.
of 7 to the 47. 7 yards
God
to pick
batch.
up on the pitch and
I
catch.
just be playing
One thing
with
you're
Nah, nigga, you just garbage.
Stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Nigga, pick them trash ass Lakers.
Now it's Hunt. And he'll be
Any
brought
year.
down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Charles, they
He
won
got
last week despite him not
Iver
running the ball.
Simmons.
Well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him.
Not in my house.
Last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the box to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Brady. It's a screen pass. It's complete. The first down screen pass.
0-0.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
In the first quarter.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second and 5 after the
5-yard
completion on first down.
Hey, 66. Hey, let go.
Yeah, watch how you get whooped on if you ever get this game.
Here's Brady to throw.
Embarrassed.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's able to get it down to the
75 put on you.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Stop licking on me.
How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging
Yeah, babe, I'll be putting 70. So you see me put 75 on niggas. 100. Red see me put 105 on a nigga.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Basketball?
And Brady's thrown
Hell no, football.
That his first incompletion after a 4 for 4 start.
They probably can do that with that modern ass controller.
You can't play with a modern controller and fucking Madden. It's skills in Madden. Unlike 2K, you run and throw it in a bucket.
This year's draft, this offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10.
My girl beat you in 2K.
Brady to throw again.
You heard me, nigga?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up
My girl
empty.
beat that nigga in 2K.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's
Oh, nigga, if Tracy beat you in Madden, then you ain't fucking with me.
Relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Tracy beat you in Madden?
Feel pretty good about
No, you ain't fucking with me. You might as well stay to Call of Duty. I can give you that.
If you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3.
I'll give you that. Yeah, niggas is better than me in Call of Duty. It's a lot of niggas better than me in Call of Duty. But he ain't better than me in Madden.
3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. It's Barkley on the counter.
Oh, this nigga didn't hit the hole, man.
Pickup of only a yard.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Huh, babe.
Check with the 9. All day, baby, all day.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 30.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 14-yard line.
Let's go. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to escape.
It's hard when
he
niggas
goes
got all
down.
them niggas.
Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, tight.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Hit it.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And Tate's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
That was some good shit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, see? Big Sears right here. We got to step it up.
Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
That's how you pick up a 1st down. You know where the sticks are, you know where the 1st down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A 1st carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the 1st half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Come on, nigga, watching these girls dance.
The last run good for 2. Here's
Gangsta
2nd
like,
and 8.
yeah.
Here's Gallman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed out the line of scrimmage.
It's called Shepard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh, your opponent experience.
Mike is 59. Mike 59. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
I swatted that shit.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, second down.
Look at that.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 7, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
30 base.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
5.
56, the mic, boys. 56.
Check 5.
Jones operating from the gun. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rosa's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock.
Oh,
but then
where's
we
the
got 3
remote?
points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
That nigga like AI.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Ringo. Mike 46.
Hey, check it.
Brady. He's going to air one out. He's got a man. Complete.
Wow.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Ozzy.
46, the mic. 46.
Move.
Let's go.
Hey, check Mike 40.
Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady. Now he'll escape to his left. And that is incomplete here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
46, the mic. 46.
To throw again, Brady. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry, as the first half is winding down, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is now 10-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I don't remember it. I don't know, Leilani. I don't know.
But they're not even trying to
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones is going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I thought he caught it.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call it a timeout. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A final shot before break. Jones. He's going to wind up in air. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
46, Haywood. No, 60.
Here's Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We go. 70, Indy.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed.
Recon, 132 fighter.
59 Mike, check.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
That nigga last night, that play, babe, he was like...
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
46 to Mike. 46 to Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
46 to Mike. 46.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Hey, check it.
Mike 46. Check Mike 46.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey,
When he hit.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Kareem Martin up to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Hey, alert 3. Set.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cleveland.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. He's going to air one out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. In for the score. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
What's up with it, cuz? Sitting over here trying to whoop on this nigga.
60 crit, cuz. What's the word, bird?
Money. Come on.
Hell yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play you have, run, pass is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready? 18, Gator.
Mike to 59. Hey, come on, now, come on.
Set, go.
On the run, it's Barkley. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw, and the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He said 60 with AI.
All right, they're going to try and
damn, gangster, this nigga is doing you in, huh?
They're going for it.
Man, you didn't let me come back.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. Flushed out right.
Money.
And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
You had me by
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Man, dump that shit on him.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Nigga wasn't bullying nothing like that in no pain. That nigga put 4 niggas out the way.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga in there embarrassing you. Hello.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
That nigga thought he was going to get a free hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
Stupid.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions plagued him, especially a second interception. Bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier.
I said hold that, A-ha.
Now a throw on the sideline here is complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jones now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
Hey, the little homie, man. This nigga been on me since I've been gone from Vegas. That nigga like, man, you ain't got no weed, man, out here I can go to.
And he's going to be intercepted.
I'm like, yup, but you got to go to that nigga.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
He's staying in apartments behind, what's it called?
From a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last
Chuck E. Cheese, nigga.
All week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't
you heard me,
worry,
Red? If you want a new customer.
But he is in a major league rut right
so
now.
The little nigga stay behind Chuck E. Cheese.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Huh?
Danny Trevathan.
Nah, I'm saying the little homie that stay over there needs some weed.
Short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the
Week,
he
needs some weed.
You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there.
You gotta go get it, nigga.
The fundamental tackle.
And I'm pretty sure you only want to die.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Sugar. Regular.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something big.
Oh, she's back.
They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Brady's throw there complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
You put up 80 on that nigga with AI. It's all bad. Gangster, you need to just retire your sticks.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still.
Oh, she's back, Red.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
She's back.
Brady gonna throw here. And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Yeah.
David Njoku. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Going back to Cali.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The
Red
kickoff team
finna
on
go
the
get
field
her
now as
face
they will
tatted
send
on
this
his
one away.
chest. Like, this is my lady.
And this will not be returnable. It's
Tatted
out the
on
back
his
of the end
chest.
zone for a touchback.
They make it to Arizona?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Oh, you ain't fuck with talk to him?
Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a
How many
running
minutes
play
left?
and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get...
Nowhere to
It's
escape,
over.
and he goes down. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward.
Protein spill. Hey, Charlie.
Here's Jones, throwing on 3rd and long. Catch made by Slayton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Bravo.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys.